You got this character, Van Jones, on CNN afterwards saying, this is the rise of an American demagogue. Just shut the fuck up.
Hey!
How
Mic check.
our own money
1, 2.
is
Mic
being
check.
spent
1, 2.
What's up, everybody? We back. America, we back in the house.
We in the building.
Lips still ashy. I promise I'm not going to cuss this time. That's my New Year's revolution. That's not the right word.
Resolutions.
It's that. Right. Ammonia. Yes. I'm going to try not to cuss because people are always in the comments, stop cussing, you grown. I'm going to not cuss, and I'm going to limit us to only 3 niggas per show. That's one down. My bad. 3 of them. I'm going to put them on the screen so you can see.
How many, son?
3 of the N-word 3 times.
I said 3.
That's how many I said? 3. 3 N-words. That's how you know it's me. When you see a backwards R written down, you're like, oh, that's Mark. He wrote that.
Hey, son, so who we covering, man?
Anyway, we here with my boy Vivek Ramaswamy.
Vivek.
He got a name.
Ramaswamy.
He got a name like a DJ sound. Vivek.
His last name is Ramaswamy. Right.
Vic.
He's not a DJ.
Vivek Ramaswamy styled on old crying man Van Jones.
Van Jones.
Styled on him. Mid-cry. He was still
CNN dude. Right. Talking about he was shaking in his boots and all
yes,
that.
he says that he's dangerous.
Yeah, he said he's definitely dangerous.
He's dangerous and scary.
Yeah.
A scary, brown, dangerous man.
Dangerous. That's dangerous. And the smug, condescending way that he just spews this poison out is very, very dangerous because he won't stop Trump, but he's going to outlive Trump by about 50 years. And you're watching the rise of an American demagogue that is a very, very despicable person. Yeah. And I was shaking listening to him talk because a lot of people don't know that is one step away from Nazi propaganda coming out of his mouth.
Dude, this dude say he was shaking.
He was shaking. He was trembling
from another person's words.
From another person's word, because you know Van Jones feels deeply. He writes a lot of books about men crying. He thinks men should cry more. Fellas, if you're out there, please don't cry more. I'm not with it. I know that's supposed to be the progressive thing to do. I'm not with it, man. I was the old-fashioned way. Bottle up your feelings. America was better when men bottled up their feelings. I don't care what nobody says. For real, man.
First of all, there's nothing wrong with crying, son. That's first.
I mean, if you won the Super Bowl, sure, you should cry.
Well, whatever.
You won the
man.
championship.
I mean, imagine you walk around, man, you don't cry, man. You need a release button every once in a while. Son.
That's why you jack off, nigga.
That's not.
King.
So you crying out your joint?
There you go. Like a man. Manly cry. I cry for my penis.
Sound like an Old Spice commercial. What's wrong with you, man?
But yeah, man, I don't. Listen, I'm sure, and I'm not an unthoughtful person. I'm sure that there are benefits to crying as a man. I'm sure that there are, but I also am a believer that emotional men are dangerous. That's a dangerous thing.
All facts.
Emotional men do crazy things.
Yeah, they women-bred men.
Yes, absolutely. So to me, it's very important. I'm sure. I mean, if you're overwhelmed, to me, crying is for when there's nothing you can do. If you have something that you can do, what are you crying about?
Man.
We got to open our eyes to see that disease of dishonesty. The same government that has lied to us about not only what happened on 9/11, but the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. About the basis for the 2008 bailouts and the financial crisis. About the Trump-Russia collusion hoax that never was. About the Hunter Biden laptop story, which we absolutely know to be true. About exactly what happened on January 6th. To the origin of COVID-19. To the Nashville transgender shooter manifesto, to how our own money is being spent in Ukraine today. We demand a government that tells us truth again in this country. That's what we require. We can handle the truth. That's what it means to be a citizen of this country. So I say that on that last debate stage to a bunch of Republicans that are shaking in their boots. These are the things you're not supposed to say in the Republican Party even today. And then you get the mainstream media. You got this character, Van Jones, on CNN afterwards saying, this is the rise of an American demagogue who's going to live 50 years longer than Trump. This is dangerous. I am shaking. That's what he says. Just shut the fuck up. That at a certain point, just shut the fuck up.
Styling on Van Jones.
He got him wild out. Son.
Styling on that nigga.
He wowed him out. Yeah, that's a verbal slap.
Oh, man. I don't agree with him either. Don't get it confused. I'm not exactly on this dude's side.
I don't trust this dude.
Exactly, because he with them peoples. But he is speaking a lot of truth, and you can't ignore that. And black people, we need to stop ignoring anybody else who's not a Democrat.
Right.
That's what we just do without even thinking what is the trade-off, because there's always a trade-off. There's even a trade-off with Democrats. It's not like they're addressing our issues so directly that there's no other option than to vote for the Democrats. Right. That would make sense. If it was the black party, you'd be like, okay, this is the black party. We're going to have to vote for them.
It's not.
They on our side. But the Democrats aren't necessarily on our sides. They're just what we consider the lesser of two evils. Yeah. And in my particular mind, I feel like they're only the lesser of two evils because they smile at you.
Right.
It's the only difference.
They still crossing you.
Still crossing you. Don't do anything in particular for black people. Nothing's
taking
changed.
Your money.
Nothing's different.
You're getting nothing.
A bunch of promises. A bunch of
broken promises.
You better vote for me. So, so to just exclude someone because they're not a Democrat is ridiculous. For that matter, we should exclude everyone, because never forget the Democrats were the party of slavery. People always forget that. We'll argue about slavery and its effects.
If you know your history, that's all
we'll argue about our slavery and how it affects us to this day and blah, blah, blah.
It was Democrats that did that.
If that's true, then Democrats are the ones that did it.
Yeah, but things
one will argue things have changed. Well, if things have changed, then how are you still arguing about slavery? Is it or isn't it?
Yo, I personally believe that they all in cahoots together. The Republicans and the Democrats. They all listen, man. They all play golf together. They all hang out together. All that. Trust and believe. They all in the same circles.
Absolutely. They say left wing and right wing are two wings on the same bird.
Same goddamn bird. Vidid.
See, you even got to say it like a DJ.
Stop, man. Just call him Ramaswamy.
Is he a dot Indian?
Is he a feather Indian?
He's definitely not a feather. Feathers don't have that pizzazz. They got a different thing going on. They don't really wear shirts.
He got that money off of 7-Elevens or something?
No.
You driving cab? I mean, what you trying to say, son?
The cab driver.
Nah, dude, he like a biotech.
Super duper smart. Way smarter and richer than me and all that other great stuff. But I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's correct. It does mean that he has some different ideas than we're accustomed to seeing from both the Democratic and the Republican side.
And a good speaker.
And a great speaker. That goes a long way. Yeah. And I think it'll make a difference. I don't care as long as it's not Biden. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. I'll take Trump.
Yeah, man, we tired of Biden, man. And why Biden's eyes always look black, man? Not the pupil, all of it all looks black.
It's shrunk away.
You ever notice that though?
Yes.
Ever see Biden? Look at him real good.
He's Asian blind. He's aging out of his eyes. He always got on shades.
Aging out of his eyes.
Yes. After a while, they turn off. They turn it off. They dimming. Real man, Biden it's ridiculous. You don't even see him. There's all kind of stuff going on. People just walking in the country. He ain't even know where to be seen. He's considering closing the border if y'all give him more money for Ukraine. What?
Yeah. He's sending them money.
More money
for
Ukraine. The package is tied in, and don't get me starting too much politics. But from my understanding,
money over there to Israel.
Right. The holdup on border security right now is about the other parts of the bill that include money for Israel and money for Ukraine.
That's crazy. That's the holdup.
So we can't keep our stuff secure unless we keep their stuff secure.
That's. We're gonna try not to cuss.
Right.
That's
absolutely.
not right. We working on it.
Come on, y'all. I'm sorry. I love you.
Holla.
I'm gonna start shouting out haters starting next week. For real, I don't need to read these hate messages. They give me so much power. Somebody told me quit. I was like, never. Anyway, I did it. No cussing. I'm out. Nigga.
Okay, so Ramaswamy's wife. Oh, she attractive young lady, man. Her name is Alporva Ramaswamy. She is a throat surgeon.
Oh, yeah?
Let's see.
Why she didn't say so? I bet you are.
Oh, man.
That's why he ain't going to win the election. You can't win the election with your wife as a throat surgeon.